Good morning, everybody. What's going on, YouTube? Good morning. Good afternoon. Wow, I'll talk about going on autopilot there for a minute. Good afternoon, all. What's happening? For the ones who don't know, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic here today. You are on Compound Concentrates and Coffee. For the ones who do know, yeah, it's a little late today, I know. Had a lovely time last night. As put up in the video I posted earlier to YouTube channel. What's up, Mr. Roberts? How are you, man? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, in the video I posted to my channel a little earlier talking about it. Went out of town last night, took the Mustang, and the Mustang decided to give me severe headaches, heartaches, and all sorts of other things. To the point it just wouldn't stay running. I'm pretty sure it's my distributor, but we'll know more. It was finally picked up. I and the car picked up this morning. Car's at the mechanics. I'm at the compound. Had to let things plug in for a while and get some charge on. I don't know how long we'll be broadcasting today. We're going to go as long as I can. But unfortunately, being away last night, I also did not have my charging cables. So my devices were dead when I got back today. I put a charge on them. Each one is, I don't know, 40-something%, maybe close to 50. Hey, Pete, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us over there, Facebook land. Somewhere 40-something%. So, we're here for a couple hours at least. Happy Easter to the ones who do, in fact, celebrate it. So what's going on with you guys? Having fun today? Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm here. I said I'd be back. Was a little delayed. It's all part and parcel of the fun, though, right? The fun that is life. All right. After my night and this morning, here's a song that just fit the whole thing. It's Taking a Beating. What's up, Dan? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there at Facebook land. Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome to Compound Concentrates and Coffee with yours truly, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. That's also for the ones who don't know. Hello, David. How are you? What's going on, man? See, I have some YouTubers already. I have some Facebookers already, which is cool. Christian, what's going on? How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining us today. What is happening? What is the good word? Dark Star, how are you? Yeah, no, last night definitely sucked. Definitely sucked. I mean, the car couldn't have picked a worse spot to break down in the way it was doing it, too. I was, quite frankly, out in the middle of nowhere. The road I'm on has no lights. Thanks, Tony. It happens, right? It's all something to add into the book. The little story of life, right? But yeah, limping along, side of the road, like 5-7 miles an hour. The car is sputtering, popping, sounding like shit. If I took my foot off the gas forget it, it would stop. I would have to come to a complete stop, mat the gas, turn the key to get it to fire up. Boom, 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 boom. Put it into gear, go, driving. Damn, freaking light. Put it in neutral, step on the gas, feather the brake with my other foot. Light turns green, get it in drive, go, pump, backfiring real bad. Like I said, I guarantee it was in my distributor. Yeah. Here's Think Tank, Audionautics. So what is on everyone's agenda besides, you know, a couple people on YouTube are saying they're kicking back, chilling at some families, which is nice. Now we got baseball season just started back up again, so a lot of us are happy about that, of course. Easter dinner, yeah. I have my ham, of course, and all my stuff. Have to have the Easter ham. That's a given. It's just tradition. There we go. Just wrapped up Think Tank, Audionautics. There's Pride Before the Fall. Right here on the April Fool's Easter edition of Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Yes, sir. Ham is a definite must on Easter. I mean, just, of course. Yes, the owl's hiding. He's shy today. Nice. He wasn't sure if he wanted to come out or not. So for those who are, what are you partaking of today? What are we smoking on? Again, after my little adventure, I bought out a little smorgasbord for myself. Some nice shatter. Still had some of the lemon OG. I have some nice terp sauce. I have some of the live rosin. And then, of course, some bud. Oh, wow, really? First time celebrating Easter since 1956. And yes, sir, a buffet. I just was like, you know, what do I want to grab? And then I kind of looked at it and I went, yes. Womp. Son of a bitch. 4-1, not 331. Alright, do what you gotta do, Dark Star. We'll be here. I just noticed the things I was passing around to let people know the broadcast was going today. For some reason, we're showing yesterday's date on the broadcast, even though I'm doing today. So I have to go back, and then I have to refresh all of the data information for all of my posts so people don't think it's the wrong one. Guess it's April Fool's on me, huh? Again, we just heard Pride Before the Fall. Here's Crushing from Audionautics. Actually, no. You know what? I want to hear another Ethan tune. I'm going to do a little rock blocky, Ethan. Thank you for the share. I appreciate it, as always. Well, hello, Lipstick. How are you? I am home safe. Yes, the car is still broken down. The car's at the mechanics. Now, the prices are absolutely getting better. I have not eaten yet. Not had my ham yet, but I have eaten. Hey, no, the fish sandwiches from Mickey D's aren't bad, actually. Let me go over here. That was Fight or Flight from Ethan McSell, by the way. Here is Demise. Hey, Kevin, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. What is the good word? Yeah, buddy. It was definitely, again, made for an interesting road story, right? Excuse me. Spiral ham, very nice, very nice. Garlic mashed potatoes. Hasn't started cooking yet because it got high. I did make it home. Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Debbie. Again, it's an interesting night. It's an interesting morning. At least I had another road story to add to the collection. Things could have always been worse. So, I guess I truly cannot complain overall. Excuse me. Yeah, we just heard a tune from Ethan McSell. Do check him out, ethanmcSell.com. Here's the Fiery Furnace. Happy Easter, CC. Again, as people are coming in, happy Easter to those who do observe it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a few things in the book along the way. I've actually had quite a few people who have made the comments before that I really truly should write a memoir or a little road tale. Joey, what is going on, my friend? How are you? Yeah, man, at the one point last night when I sent out that message, which literally said I had no idea if anybody, if it was, you know, going to post or if anybody was going to get it, because I look at my phone and my phone kept going no service, or it was saying I had 1 bar. I'd get a little bit down the road, thank you for the like. It would say no service when I'd go to look at it. Well, yes, road tail and a road tail. 2 different things. T-A-L-E versus T-A-I-L. Yes, I did, Debbie. Again, thank you very much. Next up here, let's see. Gut check. Ethan McSell. hello. How are you, H7? By the way, all, yesterday, just before the end of Compound Concentrates and Coffee, it is, you know what, you are absolutely right, it is dab time. Also, we were having a discussion yesterday, again, right towards the end of Compound Concentrates and Coffee, talking about, all right, lipstick, you go do what you got to do. Talking about a road trip that I would love to do. It's all good. And we were discussing it, and it's a High Times Cannabis Cup. I mean, it's truly, you know, it's something that's just made, basically tailor-made for me. High Times Cannabis Cup, it's out in Michigan. Not only going to the cup, but going as a VIP. Not only going as a VIP, hopefully, if I can swing it, becoming a judge. Now, doing all of this, going to travel in style, have this beautiful, nice RV. It's made for 7 people. All the amenities in it. Instead of taking 7 people, it would be myself and 5 other individuals going. And that way, we have plenty of elbow room, nice stuff to stretch out in. If, again, it's also able to be done, because the High Times Cup is being held in a speedway, a lot of those have a section where you get the parking for your RVs right there. You get all your hookups and everything. So we would hang out, we'd be able to chill, we'd be able to relax, do our thing, wake up in the morning, wake and bake, literally walk out our door of our RV into the center of the High Times Cannabis Cup. How seriously fun would that be? Well, an individual, which I was like blown away when they sent me this link. I'm sharing it up right now. Because again, individuals yesterday said that they would be interested in helping. And there's also some who said they'd be interested in going. As I said, this is going to be a thing, you know, definitely something for the books. 5 individuals could go. It's June 9th and 10th. Is the Cannabis Cup. We're looking at leaving on the 6th or the 7th. That way we drive over, you know, not have to rush, race over there, do a 10-hour trip to get there right as the cup starts. Check out things along the way, get to, you know, experience, document the whole entire trip and journey, all the stuff. You know, when we stop for breakfasts at some little, you know, Greasy Spoon diner, that's when we'll throw on the live video and we'll talk with everybody and do a little Q&A and stuff. Let me fix this audio. Sea of Sand up next. There we go. I know I had a bunch of you yesterday who seemed all gung-ho, said you were interested, so we definitely got to stay up on this. We got to keep at it. Individuals need to touch base with me if you're definitely serious. You're definitely going to go. We'll put you down. We'll write you in the little book. That way, we don't overbook a seat. I mean, everybody knows the way I document everything. So, truly, all our stops along the way would be documented. Apparently my torch was a little overfilled. Like I said, today is the joke on me day, huh? Here's the coming storm, Ethan McSell. You know what? I'll be right back. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, I had to get out of that shirt. Alright, much better. I'm so sorry to hear that, Debbie. I truly am. Really?
Too much?
Yeah, it's overfilled, apparently. And yes, we were all talking about the Easter ham.
The dogs are waiting for me to drop it.
That's my little woman right there, everybody.
You know, you say it with such thrillness in your voice.
CC just said the ham's here. Cheers, all. Oh yeah, I needed that. And yeah, that's, again, my little woman dancing around with a ham. Here's Vindicated, Ethan McSell, on again this April Fool's Easter edition of Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Right here, brought to you by yours truly, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, as I broadcast from the grounds of the compound, right here in Orange, Connecticut. Excuse me. Oh yeah, believe me, she had the furry children's undivided attention when she was just doing that. They were truly hoping that they were going to get a snack. Again, she keeps things. I mean, it's never boring around here. So sorry to hear that. There's March On. I hope you get some relief over there. I really do, Debbie. It does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Felix, how are you, my friend? Oh, yeah, my furry children, once realizing that the cameras are running, believe me, are going to be over here because they love to have their camera time. They truly do. Hey, Steven Owerjanovich, how are you, my friend? They come over and they love to have their few minutes of fame on camera. They always get up on it. How are you today, my friend? All right. That was March On. Here's Angel of Mercy. Yes, Mr. Roberts, I agree. Ethan McSell is a phenomenally talented guitar player. This is one of the reasons why I love to feature him on my channel. I do. No, I have children. Have my wife here. Oh, sure, there'll be trivia. Absolutely. You know, I usually go at the top of the hour. After the first hour, we'll go into some trivia. Steven says if I do trivia, he won't get anything done. He is one of the ones who is just on top of the trivia game. Got crazy flipping fingers with that Google. Nice. Hey, Steven, I believe that question's directly at you. Steven says, hey, I know the answers. I'm sure you do. I've mentioned many times where literally I'm either posting the question or right as I posted the question and I've said go, you're one of the first ones to come in very quickly with a response. Alrighty. Double Helix, Ethan McSell. Yes, again, I saw the picture of that car that you sent me, which is really nice. Do what you got to do. It's really nice. I still think, though, the LS swaps, man, have just become so commonplace with so many of those kinds of cars. You know, it used to be at one time when you walked through a car show, you were staring at all these great, unique individual vehicles with all these great, unique individual motors. Seriously, a lot of times now it's like, hey, what are you running? LS. Hey, what's in there? LS. I don't even have to ask. I look at it and I'm like, LS. What's going on? Yeah. Oh no, for sure. I definitely can tell that car, there was a lot of time, and I even said it in the post. You know, I definitely give appreciation. The person has definitely put in a lot of blood, sweat, tears, swears, and other things making that car, for sure. I mean, I have vehicles that have gone through. Yeah, exactly. I have vehicles that have gone through complete builds. You know, my 1920 Model T truck that people have seen, both in photographs as well as running in the video. That was a complete frame-off restoration. I do. I used to love the Frank Murata's Auto Show. Absolutely. Again, just point out, everybody sees all of a suddenly. So much better than the damn hotel coffee I was drinking this morning in that video. Oh. I couldn't even finish that cup. I literally went and dumped it out. Yeah, I think I drank about that much out of that cup. Very nice. Very nice. And the old 70s vets are nice. You know, that's one of the things too is I am a vet person, but I'm an older person. I'm a Stingray person, you know, purist. I don't like the newer ones. Even like the ones in the 80s and up, I don't know. To me, they just lost something. Part of the character, part of the feel, what made a Corvette just is no longer there. This is in fact one of my children, Debbie. Yes, this is my daughter. This is Elizabeth. She recently turned 18, and upon turning 18, had asked if she could come out and hang out during my Compound Concentrates and Coffee broadcasts. Let's see here. Let me grab this another track, but I'm going to grab this something out of my other audio library. As soon as it decides to load up. There we go. All right. Let's just start out with Invisible from Airlands. For the ones who want to know, Airlands. If it all comes from suffering, as the saying goes, this doesn't mean it has to wallow in it. Airland's second release, So Much to Keep, is an album from when things are long last going well, and the weather is breezy, warm, bright, and right.
Hey.
Hello, hello, Christy. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there. Good afternoon. Oh, it's beautiful out here today. I'll tell you, it really is. I think I'm saying it's mid-50s, late 50s, like 55 to 58, somewhere in there. So, it's nice. It's deal withable. I've heard some stories on snow. I mean, again, you know, I guess there's always a possibility. Not holding my breath. Steven, oh, it's 84 here right now. Yeah, thanks. Nice, Steven. Yeah, that's great. That's cool. It's going to be 84 here soon enough. CC says, forgot to go have my cigarette before jumping on CC&C. Be right back. We'll be right here. Again, they've talked about it. Anything is possible. Going by the last now 4 storms that have come through. Don't believe much of what you hear from our own weathermen in Connecticut. I think they all read off the same pretty much written out script. I've actually done a better job at predicting the last few storms than they have. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate the love. I really do. And I do remember Easter blizzards. I truly do. I love winter. I love snow. It's ready. It's time. It can go. I have trees to plant. I have things to do over here. And it's all contingent on this weather. All right. We just heard Airlands, Invisible. I'll jump over here to another Ethan tune. Here's Dead Reckoning. And I don't miss having a cigarette in the least. They repulse me, to be honest. I don't hate snow, cold, or winter. I love it. I do. I go out, I play in it, I have fun. Oh, yeah. Rather have a DQ blizzard on a warm day, huh? I could go for a DQ blizzard. I could go for a DQ blizzard in the middle of winter. I'm one of those people. I like ice cream in the middle of winter, and I could have a cup of coffee in the middle of summer when it's like 98 degrees out. actually cools me down from the inside. Alright, let me grab another track. Charlie Peacock. This is Sisters All, Signify. For those who do not know, Charlie Peacock is a Grammy Award-winning Nashville producer, composer, and recording artist. His productions include Chris Cornell, The Civil Wars, Switchfoot, and the title theme for the AMC drama Turn, Washington Spies. Excuse me. Ah, the calm serenity that is my home. Excuse me all. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Rock. Go. No, we'll not be out there. Looks like no argument that bad in here. One out. One Furry children and on, I can only take my table bouncing so much. Yeah, I didn't use anything when I quit smoking, to be honest. I mean, I just wanted to stop. I wanted it out of my system, so I just had my last cigarette at night, went to bed, had a good long sleep, woke up in the morning, and instead of reaching for a cigarette, I reached for a packed bowl that I had there, and I also had a twisted up joint sitting there waiting for me. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there at Facebook Land. But reached over for those, and that's the way I've been since. Sisters All, Signify from Charlie Peacock. Again, here's In the Shadows, Ethan McSell. On our Easter April Fool's edition of Compound Concentrates and Coffee. With myself, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, and
Liz.
Good afternoon, Dale. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. Happy Easter, my friend. Well, you see, CC, you have the willpower to do it once, you have the willpower to do it again. You just got to set your mind to it, and I know you can do it. You know? I know anybody can quit if they wanted to. Christy, definitely, you can quit. You can do it. We're coming up on the time. There's just a couple of minutes. Yeah. Trivia challenge. Facebook. YouTube. Are you guys ready? Facebook yesterday won with 10. YouTube 8.5. Coming up in a couple minutes, Dale. Yeah. Awesome. People on both sides asking about it. See, that's cool. I responded to you before you asked, almost like I knew what was coming, huh? Ooh. That was Ethan McSell. That's, here's Run. Nice. Trivia is great. It really is. Hey, George, what's going on, buddy? Happy Easter, my friend. Thank you for jumping on today. I do appreciate it. All good. Welcome back. I'm actually getting things ready and loaded up for our trivia challenge. Actually, we've hit an hour today already. Damn. Again, time really does just go like that. Whether it's trivia or otherwise. Let's see. Let me grab something here. Here is You Are the Ghost. This is Airlands. Now, the start of our trivia today is actually marijuana and cannabis trivia. Who would have thought I would have thrown up a category like that one of these days?
I never thought of it.
You know, it just came to me out of the blue.
Interesting.
You know? So, they say, cannabis is indigenous to what geographical area? Go. We have responses in YouTube already. We have responses in Facebook, which is incorrect, but it shows you are thinking. Okay, we have the response over there in Facebook. Hold all responses. We have the proper one. And it did actually come in before the buzzer. Good job. Yes. Cannabis is indigenous to Central and South Asia. That is correct. That is correct. Gotta reset the timer. Let's see here. So far, Facebook gets 1. YouTube 0. But that will quickly change, I am sure. Grabbing my coffee. Here we go. How much THC is contained in cannabis varieties used to produce industrial hemp? Go. Yes, you guys were really close, believe me. We have the response over in YouTube. We have the proper response. Okay. Good job, guys. I mean, we have responses coming in from both sides. However, when you research it, when you look it up, they say how much THC is contained in cannabis varieties used to produce industrial hemp. Less than 1%. Correct. So you do have it over there in Facebook, but YouTube was on top of that one. And they brought it in pretty damn quick, too. So see? 1-1 already. The Cannabis Edition. Trivia Challenge. Resetting my timer. Glad you guys brought your thinking caps. It's cool. Let's see. Just a little side note. THC is just one of 483 known compounds in the marijuana plant, including at least 84 what? This is a little bonus one. We'll see if anybody knows it. Bonus one being it's actually worth 2 points. Go. That you guys didn't know I was going to throw a bonus one. They're like, oh. Very good, very good. We have the response over there in YouTube. And it came in with like 16 seconds on the timer. Yes, that is correct. You miss a question, you miss a question. It happens. Speaking of, let me load up the next song. It's Driven to Madness, Ethan McSell. Load up my timer again. Good job. So, that now puts YouTube at 2, Facebook to 1. Yes, that was a 2-point bonus. That is correct. That was just a little something different I threw up. All the rest now, again, standard 1 points. Or if you guys come up with your tie, which you have, gosh, so many times, literally, Facebook and YouTube coming in literally with the response. So I give you guys a half a point each. Yeah. Well, you guys were 1-1. You were tied. That one gave you 2 points on that one question, so it actually does give you 3 and Facebook 1. Yeah. See? Yeah. I saw that go up there, H7, and then message retracted. All right. Any cannabis questions? Evidence for inhalation of cannabis smoke can be found in the 3rd millennium BCE in what present-day country? You. As you have a nice quiet time to... Can I repeat the beginning of the question? Pete says, I'm going to have to bring this up with the Board of Reviews. Nice, Pete. Okay, we have a response, and there is a timer. We did have a response over in YouTube, which was incorrect. Let me turn that off, reset my timer. The question was, evidence for inhalation of cannabis smoke can be found in the 3rd millennium BCE in what present-day country? The response I was looking for was Romania. I actually, not too long ago, put up an article about that. Yeah. By the sword, Ethan McSell. So, again, we had tries in YouTube. We had responses, so you were throwing up stuff, you were trying to think, you were trying to grab something. Stephen Everjanovich says Smokistan. Excuse me. Let's see. Reset. Yep, that's good. Yeah, right? I was just in Romania. I know. Again, I love that. I tagged the hotel that I was in their lobby. And that shit came up saying it was a hotel in Romania. Yeah, they didn't do that on purpose. All right. Oh, yeah, it was a great trip. It was a great trip. Happy Easter, my friend. How are you, Blood Rich? Thanks for joining us today. You jumped in right in time. We are in the trivia challenge. Facebook versus YouTube. We're actually in a cannabis part of the trivia challenge. Right now, YouTube has 3. Facebook has 1. Next question is only worth 1 point now. Remember, that bonus round was just a little special thing. In 2003, a basket filled with cannabis leaf fragments and seeds, discovered with a 2,500 to 2,800-year-old mummified shaman, was found in what country? Go. Two responses in Facebook. 3 responses in Facebook, all 3 being incorrect. A response from YouTube, or a response from Facebook that's incorrect. 3 responses from YouTube that are incorrect. Boy, dyslexia is a terrible thing. Another response from Facebook that is incorrect. Another response from YouTube that is also incorrect. Okay. There is the timer. No more responses. Any responses now would be null and void. You came in. Facebook comes in with an answer after the timer is going off. Clearly after the timer was going off. However, they did come in with the correct response, but sorry, I cannot give you the points because that timer was beeping away. The question: in 2003, a basket filled with cannabis leaf fragments and seeds discovered with a 2,500 to 2,800-year-old mummified shaman was found in what country? Was in fact China. Again, I had put up an article about that. Now, we even have another response over there in YouTube. Yeah. Nice try, but no, guys. Good job, though. Again, shows you're thinking. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Here's a song from Black Box. It's called Magicking. As I reset my timer and we get ready for the next question. We are in the cannabis trivia portion. Let's see. The earliest recorded use of marijuana dates from when? We have responses both in Facebook and in YouTube. There's a buzzer. Now, again, kind of cute. Facebook kind of has it right. YouTube, well, all right. BCE, again. We're looking at something correct. The proper response that I was looking for was the 3rd millennium BC. The earliest recorded use of marijuana dates from the 3rd millennium BC. So, the 3rd, correct. That's why I said people had partials. They were saying BC, but nobody was getting it correct. Yeah. So close. We had, 2 guests. We had 4 guests. It was 3. Right. Right. All right. Loading up the little spinning wheel, getting the next question. Alright. What is one of the ways hash oil is obtained from marijuana? I even did a thing about this not too long ago, talking about different ways. We have one response in YouTube. We have a response in Facebook. There is the buzzer. Again, shows people are thinking, people are trying. Yeah, see? The response that I was looking for, was, what is one of the ways in which hash is obtained from the marijuana plant? What I was looking for was solvent extraction. There are different things. Again, I actually did and talked about it. I did a video for This Week in Weed, which discussed different hash makings. One being like bubble hash. Right. You know. And yes, there is the hand hash. Absolutely. That's been around for a long time. A long time. You did say dissolved in alcohol, but again, you said it when that beeper was going off. That beeper's not just some random sound that runs in my background. That's the beep of the sound that says, hey, it's been 35 seconds. So even if you throw up the correct response, yeah, even if somebody throws up the correct... Yes, ice water hash, absolutely. I watched a person who did a demonstration at one of the events that I went to. It was really, really interesting too. Like, I sat there through the whole thing and watched the whole process of the plant, of, you know, utilizing really, really, really ice cold water. Now, they were talking about... You're saying like I didn't see it until after the buzzer. I'm staring right at my screen, quite frankly. If there's a question, I usually end up erring on the side and giving you the points. But when I come straight out and I say, hey, I'm sorry, but it came in after the buzzer, it came in after the buzzer. It is really sweet watching it be done. This one individual would use pizza boxes, and he would put the parchment paper at the bottom of the pizza box, pizza box. And as he went through the different micron bags doing his process, he would do it over the pizza box, over that parchment paper, collect so much in it. Well, remember now, we've talked about the delay, and I believe one of you said something about there's a setting of 1.2 on the speed that you guys found to set. I have tried to work with the delay, and I've set offset my timer by 5 seconds because the timer for the questions is 30 seconds. Then there's the 5-second actual delay thrown in, the 5 seconds thrown in for the delay to give it that 35-second. Yes. And yeah, again, it's really cool just watching the way he did it. Stepping down per bag, different micron sizes, and eventually coming out with this stuff that is just so sweet in front of you. You want to just walk over and be like, ooh, thank you. But obviously, no. All right. Let's see. Here's Whenever. Nico Fuzz. Nico Fuzz, Feline Muso. Music deep from the soul. Nico Fuzz channels beats from the diverse streets of the whole wide world. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with the name yet, he's the one I've talked about. Is this dude standing there rocking out with his guitar and his pitcher, but he's wearing a big cat head. Am I tweaking? No. I smoke cannabis. Hence the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic. Welcome, Jake. Yeah, I even made sure, again, when I came in today, just before I started the broadcast, that it was set to ultra low latency. And YouTube tries to be sneaky. Sometimes they try to throw on a 60-second delay. Yeah, 60-second delay. I caught that one day. I was like, whoa, no. I read it as soon as I see it. There you go. As soon as it popped up. Yes, buffering. Okay, that was good. Yeah, we did this the other day. We've done this so many days. You guys put it up literally. As soon as it pops up on my screen, I tell you, I see it. 8.7 has a quick connection. Yes. Also, so do I. Reached for my cup over there. I just looked at it over here. Wow. Well, yeah, when you ask somebody if they're tweaking, that's a different terminology than smoking cannabis. I literally, I looked over at my glass. I was like, oh, I still have coffee left. And for some reason, I reached to my right. I haven't smoked enough today is what my problem is. Here's Battleground. Speaking of, resetting the timer. Alright. There we go. Ask that question.
Okay. United States drug policy since the 1950s has been that marijuana use increases the probability of trying what? I'm surprised I got that.
Let's see, did you hear that question? Okay, we have a response in YouTube. Obviously, they heard the question. All right, one person heard it, one person didn't in YouTube. How about Facebook? Did you guys hear the question? Facebook comes in with a response. Okay. Facebook come in with the response, which is the one we were looking for. What we were looking for was, in fact, harder drugs. And yeah, that's interesting that it buffers right at the question for you. Yep. United States drug policy says since the 1950s has been that marijuana use increases the probability of trying harder drugs. Which I say is total bullshit. Total bullshit. Nah, no. I know more individuals who use cannabis to get off of and stay off of other types of things, pharmaceuticals as well as other types of true drugs. Yeah, no, it is a gateway drug. I've always said this. Cannabis is 100% a gateway drug. It's a gateway to better health. That's it. Yep. Yeah, it's a gateway to more weed. There you go. Yeah, I have never believed in the whole, you know, oh, it makes people try different things. Here's heavyweight. Refreshing and resetting my timer. Next question. Cannabis has been used for rituals throughout ancient history and is found in cults around the world, including use by ancient Jews and early what? Go. Okay, we have responses coming in from YouTube. They are incorrect, but we do have responses. There is the timer. So, the question I asked, cannabis has been used for rituals throughout ancient history and is found in cults around the world, also including use by ancient Jews and early what? I was looking for Christians. Yeah. As today is Easter. Yeah. I like that. I like that, H7. And yes, this day and age, kids will literally try anything. They don't need cannabis to egg them on. I mean, come on, let's look at the whole Tide Pod bullshit. Ridiculous. Oh, sorry you missed the question. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Cannabis is absolutely much better for pain. Yes. The litany of side effects that come from a pharmaceutical, one does not need. Also, when you start mixing all of these pharmaceuticals, now you have all these side effects jumbling against each other, causing even more damage to the body. No, thank you. Okay. The three main forms of cannabis products come in three common forms: the flower, the resin, and the what? We have responses from YouTube. Incorrect, but we do have responses from YouTube. We do have a response from Facebook, however, it is incorrect. We have a response from YouTube, which is incorrect. We have a response from Facebook, which, you know what? I'm going to give them the credit on that one because they say concentrate, and it is a concentrate base. It's oil. So there's the buzzer. So, what I will do, all right, see? Okay, what I'm going to do on this one, because Facebook, YouTube came in with the responses. YouTube came in before the beeper, like literally just before the buzzer went off. You had YouTube, CC, come in with the word oil. You had Facebook come up with the response. Yeah. Yep, very close. Very close. All right, Debbie, thank you very much for joining us. You have yourself a good day. Again, happy Easter. So what I'm going to do is what I've done before. I will give each one of you a half a point. Just be fair about it. Let me load up some more music. Reset my timer. This is Start Your Engines. Ethan McSell. Yes, actual 4:20. Actually, according to mine, it's going to be 4:20 in 2 minutes.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, you guys did it. I mean, you both really came in with the responses, literally. Like this. It wasn't one, it wasn't this, it was the way it was done, yeah. I gotta be fair about it, and I give you each a half a point. Now my laptop says 4:18. I've got other people in YouTube who say as well that they are the 2 minutes. Well, 4:19. 1 minute now. 1 minute. So make sure we're packed up. So yeah, you guys are doing good today. You guys are doing really good today. Again, you guys do good every day. That's one thing I've liked about this. There's never been a time I've done any of the trivia questions where I've sat here and stared at the screen where nobody has ever... Well, all right, no. I can't say that. There have been times where I've stumped you guys, but you usually do throw up a response most times. 8 times out of 10, you throw up a response. There are those couple of times where I've gotten both Facebook and YouTube. I basically hear crickets because I can tell y'all are sitting there scratching your head or trying to figure out who's hitting Google first. 4:20. Someone said dab time. You know what? I have to agree to that. Here's Jack Jonestown from Ethan Schreiber. Ethan Schreiber, I drink coffee, I write music, I play bass, rinse and repeat. Ah, Vape Town, there you go. Nice, nice. So, scores we are looking at. Excuse me. We had Facebook with 1.5. We have YouTube with 3.5.
I never showed you this, but me, Mom, and Randall went to the Dunkin' Donuts down that way next to the gas station, like right next to it. And I had to take a picture of it.
Okay. Yep, I was looking at it. All right. We're almost to the end of the cannabis portion of the trivia challenge today, and then I'll be going into regular random questions in all different categories. In 1985, THC levels averaged about 3.5%, they say, upon average. But by the year 2006, the THC levels had risen to an average of what? Average levels of THC in a bud. All right, we have responses in YouTube. We have a response in Facebook. We have a response in YouTube. We're going back and forth here. You guys, all right? There's the buzzer. Now, according to them, in 1985, THC levels averaged about 3.5%. But by the year 2006, the THC levels had risen to an average of what? They say 8.8% THC. Now, we had different responses on both sides. We had George come in with 22, Pete come in with 21, another response at 18. Yes, we had responses over at YouTube of 16, of 20, and of 13%. Yes, 8.8% was the average tested in that year. So, the buds that we have now that are in the 20s and even 30% THC have jumped drastically, dramatically. Here's Lance Tabor. Wait for it. They must have excluded Cali Bud back then. YouTube says they must have excluded Cali Bud back then for that test. I kind of agree to that one. Could you grab me a ginger ale, please? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah. 8.8%. Man. I hear you. All right, here's another one. Like I said, we're getting down the end. Cannabis use. Cannabis usually contains, they say, 5% THC. The resin can contain up to 20%. Oil may contain more than how much? Thank you. Ooh, I remember Lamb's Breath. That was nice. I don't know where they come up with the answers for this one, man. I'll tell you. Ooh, we have a response over there in YouTube. We do have a response from YouTube. We have nothing up yet from Facebook. We have another response from YouTube. And again, yes, Lamb's Breath was a very nice trade. There is the timer. All right. We have a response over in Facebook land, which did come in right as the timer went off. Cannabis usually contains, they say, 5%, resin up to 20%. The oil can contain more than 60%. Yeah. So. Because of the way they wrote that one. Google Tube, very nice. I'm going to say honestly, because of the way they wrote it, and I always tell you guys, pay attention to the wording of the questions. All right, Christy, you do what you have to do. But because of the way they wrote that one, and because of the way you guys responded to that one, you know what? You both are really right. I mean, they say, you know, may contain more than how much. The first response over in Facebook and the first response over in YouTube were over and above this number. So, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to give you each a half a point. Simply because of the way they worded that one. It's not the way I made it up, it's the way they worded it. So, with the half a point, that gives Facebook 2. That gives YouTube, though, 4. I don't like those vaguely worded questions, you know. And as I was reading it, I was like in my head, I'm like, ah, man, this isn't cool. Let's grab something else here. Anger on the Radio, Kevin Seconds. And yeah, oh, absolutely. There are definitely clues in the questions. That's why I do say, pay attention to the questions. For sure. Alright, my timer is reset. So again, this last question that they have, the way they wrote it, I can't even ask it. I don't like it. So we're out of the cannabis trivia one. I'm going to go over to the regular random trivia generator. All right. Who's responsible for performing The Ballad of John and Yoko? Go. We have a response over in Facebook. We have a response in YouTube. The response in YouTube is in fact correct. Good job, YouTube. You did get the point. You came in before the end of the buzzer. The question. The response to the question that I was asking, who did the song, was in fact the Beatles. Very good. So, that goes over to YouTube, which now puts YouTube at 5. Ooh. But again, we both know, especially now that Stephen Edward Janovich just stepped back into Facebook, YouTube could be in trouble. Well, I said I was giving you guys the half a point. My apologies. You guys have 2.5 to their 5. Yes. 2.5 to their 5. Let me reset the timer. Go over to my random generator. What is a group of mallards in flight called? Not seeing a response from anyone. We have a response over in Facebook. It is incorrect, though. There is the timer. Timer. No more. All the responses would be null and void. What I was looking for was a sword. S-O-R-D. Yes. Dale says, "The living duck." Formation, well, it shows your thinking. Squadron also shows your thinking. All right. My timer is reset. Let me grab our next tune here. Here's The Journey, Cy Cummin.
Shadow in the sun.
Grabbing our next random question. What U.S. president was personal friend of Nathaniel Hawthorne? Go. We have a response in Facebook. We have a response in YouTube, however, it is incorrect. But the response in Facebook is in fact correct. Facebook does get the point. The person I was looking for was Pierce. Franklin Pierce. That is correct. So, Facebook now, 3.5. YouTube, 5. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to go grab a power cord for my laptop.
I'll kiss every scar. On the journey.
There we go.
I want to excite, ignite.
All right. So again, good job, guys. Facebook 3.5. YouTube 5. As I eat my hair. Inhale a whole bunch right there. Good afternoon, Scott. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. The Pierce Arrow, I do actually, and I remember the car, and I even remember the bar that used to be out in Milford and Devon. It was called the Arrow. That's all right. You'll get others, you know it. Yes, the Pierce Arrow was the car. I do. Of course, that's what started all these other things taking the name, or taking the use of the name. You know, someone mentioned dab before, and I just realized I didn't do it.
Trance in the mind.
So, it's dab time. It's dab time. It's dab time. My voice. Where the fuck did my voice just go? Wow, my dog in the other room's going. You could laugh at that one. I'm laughing at that one. I don't know where the hell that just went. Cheers, all. YouTube says 13-year-old Brian would be proud of the voice. Actually, even at 13, I had a really good singing voice. When I was younger, I actually had an issue where I had a real bad case of strep come in. Totally lost my voice, couldn't talk, couldn't do anything. And it really adversely affected my voice for a lot of years. I mean, literally the fact that I can even speak right now is kind of like a big deal. I'm going to try this again. It's dab time. It's dab time. It's dab time. I'll take it. Smoke him if you got him. That is correct. It is the Sunday's edition. The Easter edition. The April Fool's edition. Yeah. Much better. Nice. Again, on a day when there's all this nice food around, of course, it's perfect to just damn cootie, dab city, huh? Cute. Alright, let's see here. Let me go into my little bago musical tricks. Yeah, almost ham time. See? Awesome, awesome. Actually, here, let's go over here. Here's No Good Right, Freedom Trail Studio. Ooh, crispy end pieces of ham. Nice. My friend over at YouTube tried to type out dab time. It auto spell checked it to Dan Cody, C-O-T-Y. And yes, the crunchy stuff, the end parts are so nice. Yeah. All right. 3.5 Facebook. 5, YouTube. What is up over there? Thanks for joining us today. You just jumped in during the trivia challenge. Compound concentrates and coffee. Running strong. Was late today, but I'm here. I had a show to do. So, the first part of our trivia challenge today was cannabis related. I was stumping a lot of people. It was pretty funny. Now, random. Could be anything, could be everything. Should I say, could be anything, will be everything. Man, I'm telling you, I have not smoked enough today. So, resetting my timer. Going over. Spinning the wheel of random trivia. What Olympic event is abbreviated to WAG? W-A-G. We have a response in YouTube. It is incorrect, but it shows you're thinking. Looking for a response. Nothing from Facebook. All right, we have a response. We have a response from Facebook, but it's also incorrect. As you guys hear, there is the buzzer. No more. What I was looking for was women's artistic gymnastics. Yeah, well, you got women's artistic events, but I was looking for WAG, and I even said it was W-A-G. Women's artistic gymnastics. YouTube says women's something. See? Yeah. Ah, gymnastics. Coming up with a G word was hard. Ah. Yep. Women's artistic gymnastics. Resetting my timer. Looking at the random questions. What year did Buddy Holly die in a crash? We have a response on YouTube. It is incorrect. We have a response in Facebook. It is also incorrect. We have a response in YouTube. That is also incorrect. We have a YouTube response. It is correct. YouTube does have the answer. Okay, Stephen Edward Janovich just came in with it literally. YouTube got it, and Stephen was right here. That was that close. And there is the timer. Good job, guys. However, the point does go to YouTube. See again. You both had it. YouTube, Stephen. You like the way I do that too, because so many times it is Stephen answering the questions. It's like, okay, it's Stephen Edward Janovich versus YouTube. Facebook says, good job, guys. Yes. Yeah, that one was back and forth. There were a bunch of responses there, and they were quick. They came in quick. That one was fast. I liked that one. But yes, YouTube did get the point. Stephen Overdelse is laughing. Right? There we go. Facebook. Pete over there in Facebook says, there you go, a side one. Who else died? Because, as we all know, it was not just him. As I reset my timer. Richie Valens, that's correct. See, even YouTube got a laugh out of that one, Steven, when they were like, yeah, I like it when you say Steven versus YouTube. Yes, that is correct. The Big Bopper. Wow, see, right again. If that was a pointed question, if you guys were getting points on that one, Scott over on YouTube and Steven Edward Janovich at the same exact time put up Big Bopper. Good job. Good job. So, yes. Yep. Fantastic tune of his too, Chantilly Lace. I've always liked that song, ever since I was little. I'd sing it, but knowing YouTube or Facebook, they'd throw me in jail for violating copyrights. Alright, here we go. 1 second. Let me, I'm going to do a little search here. Look up some Kevin MacLeod. Here's Airport Lounge, Disco Ultra Lounge, starting with something different. So, we are looking at YouTube 3.5, excuse me, Facebook 3.5, YouTube 5.5. This lounge feels greasy. Why do I know that? Why does that sound familiar? Like really familiar. Resetting my timer. Going for our next question. Which sci-fi movie starred Jane Fonda as Queen of the Galaxy? Go. YouTube has it. YouTube has the response, and then Facebook comes in with the response, but YouTube popped it up first. Good job, guys. Again. Good job. Yeah, who has not seen Barbarella? Come on. That is correct. I was looking for Barbarella. Yep. Again, you both had it. You both had it. YouTube came in just a little bit quicker. Just a little bit. Little bit. So, that puts them, YouTube, 6.5. That puts Facebook, 3.5. So it's still very close. Oh yeah, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 responses in YouTube. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 responses. Steven Edward Janovich says, no fucking Google for me on that one. I'm sorry to hear that, Chad. Ooh. Can we have a moment of silence over here? Chad just popped up in YouTube and says, I'm out of bud. Moment of silence. Oof. That sucks. Been there. Ah, it says April Fools. See, here I was trying to be nice. Hell yeah. Barbarella? Oh yeah. I just heard someone say dab. I know I did. I know one of you said it out there. Could be somebody saying it in here. I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to say it was you. It's all good, Chad. That's all good. Somebody had to pull some kind of April Fools today. Cheers all. I'm glad you like the trivia, Chad. Thank you. I have fun doing it. Everybody seems to like it overall, you know. When it was first just a couple of trivia questions thrown out randomly, you know, it was little questions of, hey, can we get some more? So, sure. We just finished hearing, excuse me, Airport Lounge, Disco Ultra Lounge, and that was from Kevin MacLeod. Let me throw something from Rock. Here we go. Here's Happy Bee, Kevin MacLeod. If my friend Sid was in chat, she would be telling right now, as soon as her birds hear this, they start dancing. She still hasn't been able to catch them on video, though. Every time she tries, they stop and then they stare at her. Pete says, hey Liz, what's up with the ham? Oh man. Over at YouTube, Christy says, my other half just locked me in my computer room. You getting on somebody's nerves over there? Yes, happy Easter. Happy Easter, Chrissy. For sure. What am I dabbing on? Just then, I was dabbing on some lemon OG. It's very tasty. I got you. I hear you. Even Scott says, Liz is dominating the conversation. It's so hard to get a word in edgewise. Yep, I know. Yak, yak, yak. It's all she ever does. She doesn't shut the hell up. Sheesh. Kids. Let me reset my timer. Look over to my trivia. What is divided by the Cassini division? We have the response over in YouTube. We do. We got the proper response, and they came in with time left on the timer. Good job. H7, no, it is not the Planck constant. It is, in fact, Saturn's rings. Good job. Good job. So, that puts YouTube now 7.5. Facebook at 3.5. Today's trivia challenge. On this, both the April Fool's Easter edition of Sundays. Ah, it's just freaking compound concentrates of coffee here. Let me reset my timer. Let me go on over to my random trivia. Doing good, Cody. Thanks for joining us today. What is the good word? We've been having fun today going back and forth. Trivia challenge today started out as a cannabis category, which got a lot of people. I'm kind of surprised about that, but at the same time, I'm not. It is gorgeous weather, for sure. All right, let's see. Let me make sure what we're doing. Reset my timer. Look to my trivia thing. Spin. What is the line frequency of the North American power supply? We got a response on YouTube. It's incorrect, but it was entertaining. We have the response over in Facebook. Facebook, in fact, does have it correct. No more responses. And they come in with like 11, 12 seconds left on the timer. Yes, in fact, 60 hertz. That is right. Chris, you almost had it. That was good. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Stephen Edward Janovich for the point. So you see now, 4.5 to 7.5. Well, again, Chad, Eversource, you know, yes, they are a power supply company. I'm not going to say they're not. Let me go here. Here's Global Genius. I don't want to. Global Genius is creative team of Scott Dente and Ken Lewis. From Nashville to the world with love. Good job, Steven, though. Good job. 4.5 to 7.5. Reset my timer. Grab the next question. What is the full name of author C.S. Lewis? Response in YouTube, incorrect. We have the response from YouTube. That time they did get it correct. There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. See, Facebook has it. Proper response to the question, Clyde Staples Lewis. Facebook, Stephen comes in with Clyde Staples. So, yes, I do have to give that to YouTube. Good job. Puts YouTube at 8.5. Has Facebook at 4.5. Again, both sides were thinking. Both sides were shooting out answers. And right in the middle of that, I see George says, I spring cleaned my whole yard. Nice. You want to come over here and help out at the compound? How are their halves? All right, Cody. If I ask a question and, for example, let's say the response is a number 10. You put up the number 10. YouTube puts up the number 10. And they both come up like this, literally on the screens at the same exact time. It's a half a point. Or, if you put up the response, or YouTube puts up a response, right as the buzzer goes off, which both sides have heard happen. You guys hear that beep, beep, right. If it's like that, I'm fair about it, and we give a half a point. I don't want to be mean. I'm not going to say, no, sorry, you didn't get it in on time. No. Yeah, so it's a half a point. Resetting my timer. Which, again, you guys came in with responses on that. There was 8 seconds left on the timer when the first one came up. So, good job. Let's see here. Here's a little Charlie Peacock in a modile mood. This is some jazz. Look to my random generator. What musical is based on a series of children's books by P.L. Travers? Good guess over there in YouTube land, but it's incorrect. Bush. We have the response in YouTube. They've got it. They got it actually with 8 seconds again on the board. The answer I was looking for was Mary Poppins. See, again, we do have the proper response over in Facebook. We've got the response in Facebook from Stephen Edward Janovich, who came in after the response over in YouTube. But then we get a response over in Facebook from George, which says, I have no idea. So, again, you guys are really, you're coming in almost even, almost neck and neck here. I do love that. I have no idea. Response, response, response. I have no idea. Response. Wow. All right. We are looking. We are looking now. Facebook 4.5. YouTube 9.5. Again, it really seems weird. I mean, I understand people are saying that there's a delay, but truly, when I'm seeing responses from you guys, and like I even have a witness here, when I see responses come up from you guys, they're coming up relatively even, and they're coming up relatively quickly. You know, it really is coming across like, you know, evenly matched. If the slight and obvious apparent factor goes to anybody, it seems that Mr. Stephen Edward Janovich over here is the walking thesaurus and or dictionary. So, but yeah, you guys are doing good. You've been coming. You've been back and forth on this one. And many times, Facebook has come back, what, 2 days in a row? I think it was for the win, or was it even 3 days? Where you guys came back from like a deficit and took it. Although the one day YouTube rocked that deficit hard. Yep, and it was actually during the first challenge of words that sound dirty but aren't. Which was great because I actually came up with that one zinger, man. It was like 4 or 5 double entendres in one sentence, and it was really hard to do. All right. I like this tune, by the way. That's bad. George is over on Facebook right now. He's often over on YouTube. He even just said, he was like, I switched sides and now we're losing. He starts laughing. It's just, sorry, Steven. All right. This could be for the win. Today's trivia challenge. My timer is reset. Let me look for which spin my little thing. How many dots are there on a pair of dice? Go. Two responses in YouTube. 3 responses in YouTube that are incorrect. We have the proper response from YouTube. YouTube just writes a paradise. We do have the proper response in YouTube. From 2 different people even. There we go. Response over in Facebook. Incorrect, but shows your thinking. Good try. Good try. However, yes, in fact, the response I was looking for, how many dots are on a pair of dice, or on a dice, is 42. Yes. Good job. YouTube takes the win today. Woo-hoo! They came with that one. It takes them to 10.5 points. Facebook with 4.5. Good job. No, again, you guys went back and forth today. Of course, you had to know the trash talking was going to come Facebook, as it has happened back and forth on both sides. YouTube says, suck balls, Facebook. Steven, man, you did fantastically well today. Fantastically well? You did great today. Yeah, I know, that hurt. You did great. As it was coming out of my mouth, it was grammatically incorrect, and my mind was like, no. Hello, Jessica, and happy Easter to you as well. But yes, that was awesome. You guys truly went back and forth again. And yes, you did smoke him yesterday for sure. There's no question about that. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Again, by the time everything is all said and done, I'm going to have a car that's 51 years old in body only. Everything else underneath that damn thing is brand spanking new. Yep. Fantastic job, though. YouTube did take it today. Let's see here. Always keeping it. Here's Eternal Hope from Kevin MacLeod. Enjoy, all. Ooh, Cheesecake Factory. Ooh. Nah. Me want some. I love a good cheesecake. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've got them into it too. The Mustang is a 67. Steven Emerjanovich says, well, my purpose has been served. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Even YouTube. Thank you for joining us today, my friend. It's always great chatting with you. Absolutely. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Cheesecake is, in fact, its own food group, George. I do agree. Well, there you go, Christy. There's nothing wrong with that. Peace, my friend. One gets bored, can't sleep, make up really hard mathematical problems and sit there and try and solve them. Sure. Go for gold. Christy says secret nerd. I think we all understand that pretty much all of us are kind of nerdy in our own right here. I truly, Christy. We don't hold labels like that on each other. I mean, come on. My label would be a long one to try and describe me. Let's think about this. Still, we are listening to Kevin MacLeod's Eternal Hope. On these Sundays, April Fool Easter edition. Compound concentrates and coffee. All right, Chrissy. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's been nice having you in. You do what you got to do. Be good. Stay safe over there. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Oh, cool. Gonna try and pull this up on her phone while she makes dinner. Nice. I actually like this. I like piano pieces, for sure. Mm-hmm. Although I was talking, me and Ryan were talking one night when I was part of the local road crews and worked for a lot of different bands. One of the ones that I dreaded was working for Elton John. One, Elton John, just a prick, but to anybody that's around him that he doesn't know. He's not nice to the people that help set up his stage shows and do all the work and unload stuff and, you know, multiple trailers worth. His grand piano cases, when the things are all packed up, The case is taller than me. Oh yeah, no, it was no joke. Like, we were all in the trailer, and I walked up to this thing, and I look at it. And I just turned, and I kind of looked at everybody. And I looked back, and I'm like, you want me to move what? And these things are idiots. Easily about that wide. Easily. I mean, again, you're talking a concert grand piano. And of course, Elton John's custom-made concert grand piano. And he has ones that are practice pieces. And then he had another trailer that has the ones that go up on the stage for the actual show. Yeah. It sucked. That's awesome. H7 was like, yeah, I've taken showers, raked roofs, made dinner. All well tuned in. Thank you. That's cool. Let me grab a new tune over here. We had just heard Kevin MacLeod's Eternal Hope. Let me jump over into another genre here. Let's see. There's some alternative in punk. Let's grab something out of here. Here is Black Highway from J.R. Tundra. I was talking about this before. Check this out. Somebody actually started this thing, and I told your mom about it. It went from just being a discussion to all of a sudden there's somebody sending me the link going, oh, by the way, we started a GoFundMe to send you the High Times Cannabis Cup. And not only just to go there, but to go there as at least as a VIP. But hopefully I can be there as a judge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. And these guys have been passing this link around and sharing it around for me. It's really cool. What's going on, Allison? It's Allison.
Oh, nice.
How are you? What's the good word for today? How are you and Scott and everybody over there doing? And yeah, look at this. It's all of a sudden they started working all the time now. This is the watch, and that's all the chats. So like the interactions are just so even. I like seeing that stuff work. For so long when I was running these broadcasts, that box literally just sat there, and I always kind of wondered, well, what the fuck is it there for? Really? We're going to start this. Well, even though my little phone, my camera over here is plugged in and has been plugged in throughout this entire broadcast, it just popped up and said 20% battery life left. Usually I can get maybe close to an hour, if I'm lucky, out of it before it dies. But we're going to go as long as we could on the Facebook stream. If that dies, remember, click the link right there on my Facebook page, and you don't skip a beat. You're right there watching the YouTube simulcast. Speaking of, like I said, Facebook, YouTube, today's trivia challenge was really good. Went back and forth, and they were doing these answers quickly today. Facebook had 4.5 points. YouTube rocked it with 10.5. Yesterday, Facebook whopped on YouTube, so
I'll be back.
no problem. Today, YouTube wanted some vindication. All right, George. But yeah, Facebook got their vindication. Wow, I'm going to have to put my thing over here to help block this. You can see how bright this is. Since I've been doing my stream later today. Let me grab another tune here. Here's Free Dog, Silent Partner. And if you guys give me one moment, I'm going to take care of this brightness. That should be much better. Yeah. Nice, huh? Now the sun's not just glaring off my face real bad. Whitewashing me out. Once again, I do want to thank everybody for hanging out and joining me today here. And now, my iPad just popped up and says low battery. So basically, I guess this is a race to see which device dies first. I even explained at the beginning of the broadcast, though. Because I was not home last night, I wasn't able to plug my devices in to charge them. So I did not come into my stream today with 100% and 100% battery life. I had like 42, I think, on one and 48 or maybe 50 on the other. And of course, when running the streams, these things are battery hogs and it drops. So I had them plugged in this entire time while I was going, so it would hopefully help it out, which it has done. I mean, we've done almost 3 hours already. Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. So not too bad. By the way, we heard Silent Partner's Free Dog there. Here is Density and Time, Afterthought from Alternative and Punk category. With yours truly, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. wrapping up Density and Time's Afterthought. California Wind from Bruno E is next. Ooh, Dark Star comes in with says, my phone was at 1%, grabbed the charger, threw it on really quick. Woo! Yeah, again, running these programs to do the broadcast, the video, they're just hogs on the battery life. You know? Even during the entire time, I end up having to, if I don't charge my laptop, if it's not fully done, I always end up having to plug it in. And it's towards the end of the broadcast, but I always end up having to plug it in. I usually get like about 3.5 hours life out of it. Close to, I've done close to 4. When, you know, straight time working on it, which is nice. Jab time. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Well, what do you have for a phone, Christy? What are you running? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm an iPhone, as everybody knows. Howdy.
Body break.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Little dude was also a bit happy though. As soon as he caught the whiff of that ham, his tail went faster than I've seen.
Oh, I'm sure.
His nose is working perfect.
Pat, she had to take the dog outside. Little dude gotta go. Gotta go.
Everything else was real cute, but his nose works fucking perfect. He instantly tilted towards where the ham was, and you see his tail like going fast like a regular tail. Something you don't see often with the bug.
Would you do me a favor, give me spice water? Thank you. And yeah, no, it is cute when his tail goes. That was California Wind from Bruno E.
California Wind. You mean a Red Hot Chili Peppers song?
Yeah. Close. Let's see. There's Pilots of Stone from Audionautics. Oh, boy, you got cold quick, huh?
Oh, Daddy, I get cold really easy.
Come here, buddy. There we go. Say hi, everybody. There you go. They say hi, JC.
Hi.
Hi, Buggy.
That's my old man. That's
Yes.
my father, Mother.
There we go.
And there's my cheese face.
There we go.
My
It's
babies
okay.
are royalty.
Oh, yeah.
I
This-
slightly spoil them.
This guy here in my hands is over 100 years old. Yeah, I know. You just want to grab the faces and kiss them because they're just so damn adorable. But yeah, this guy's over 100 years old. He is,
9 times 7, 63.
yep, 63 years old. So,
He's getting to be a senior. He's
Yeah.
up there. He's still very active, though.
gotta give him kisses.
He's still very active for a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
I hope he stays like this so he doesn't have the problems that Paulo has. We got Paulo when he was around 9, so I want to keep this guy as healthy as
Fine
possible.
boy.
Oh, I'm cold, Daddy.
I know.
My blood sugar's been off for a couple of days. Damn weatherman says more snow is coming.
Yeah,
Fuck this bullshit, Dad. When the hell's spring getting here?
I know. I want to do my trees and stuff, and I have to wait because of this weather.
I like sitting out there with Mommy and listening to the birds, and the birds are all confused. Oh yeah, as soon as I went out there, as soon as I
Hey,
saw
buddy.
him, he went right away.
I'm going to pass you over to Mommy.
Mama, take
Say-
me into your blankie.
Bye-bye, everybody. There you go. You say bye-bye to you. Alright, we'll put you over here. And he says, I could do that too. Bye. There you
There you
go.
go, Tris. There you go. And I take you. Oh my God, Doctor.
There you go.
Oh my God, my old man.
We had just wrapped up
Yeah.
Pilots of Stone
Baby
from
just
Audio
looks so
Nautics.
cold, so easy.
Shiver pug.
Like I said, Daddy, though, his sugar's been off, so he's just, you know, his whole system's been off.
Let's grab something else here. Here's Everett Almond with chapstick.
Love you.
Love you too. We had cats at one time. Yeah, we're just strictly dogs now. Absolutely, you have to love them pugs, man. Gotta love them. And then, of course, my other two furry children, the Cane Corso, who's like 130 pounds, 35 pounds, and then the German Shepherd. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Thanks for joining us today. Happy Easter over there. Happy Easter. I understand, Christy. We've often said we'd love to be able to help out as many animals as we possibly could, if not every animal if we could. You know, we know it's impractical, it's not something we can do, but we do our part. Alright, we just finished. It was chapstick for Everett Almond. Let me jump into my other sound collection here. Grabo. Marshall Rogalewski. Here's Better Together. It's a sound collection mashup. I hope all is going well for you over there, Kathy. We've often said that, you know, of course, if we had the money to be able to do something like that, we really would love to have a sanctuary for animals and be able to do all the things nice to be able to help out rescues and injured ones and different things. You know, be able to animal rescue, animal rehab, and then be able to pass them on, of course. Sure, sure. Very nice. 3 cane Corsos, 2 6-year-olds and a 1-year-old. Ooh. Fjord and Seed is a good one. That's a good choice. You can't go wrong with that at all. Enjoy. Oh. Sounds good. I think I'll join you for a bowl. The longest marijuana can stay in your system, again, truly depends upon the individual. Excuse me. That depends upon how your system processes it, how your metabolism works, your weight, your height. There's a lot of given factors in there. It can be in and out of your system if you're a casual smoker and all you do is take a couple of puffs. It could be in and out of your system in less than a week. Now, if you're an individual who smokes the way I do, okay, because of my condition, I can quit 45 days after I quit. It's still detected in my system. There you go, nice. Weed vacation and then take care of all the animals. That's a beautiful thing to think of. Okay, here's Broken Reality, Kevin MacLeod. The 3 cane Corsos, boy, you have to have a feed bill, kind of like we were at one point. We had a Rottweiler, we had the cane Corso, we had my Bulldog, and then the 2 pugs. So we had 5 animals, 5 mouths to feed there. And at one point, we even had 5 individuals living in the home. Hey Ron, what's going on, buddy? Happy Easter over there. I hope you're having a good day today. There you go. Absolutely. Smart right there. Well, I hope you don't have that much of an issue over there, Christy. Although I hear you cook chicken and rice, I first thought about my mom who, after all of her children moved out of the house, at one point she would cook full meals just to feed to the dog that was still at the house at the time. Loved the dog, absolutely, of course. Name was Shadow. Spoiled rotten. That's a good question. He says, I brought my laptop with me. Why am I not using it? Oh, no, absolutely. You know, it was something to do. I mean, again, she had all of us children, you know, I mean, you know, a large family at one point. So, yeah, she just, oh, yes, the dog absolutely ate like a king. All right, we heard Broken Reality there. That was Kevin MacLeod. Make sure I put this over here. I sure did. All right, let me grab something from a different category here. Go over to Jazz and Blues. Some Aaron Kenny. This is The Black Cat. Oh, sure, animals are a huge part of the lives. Anyone who has a furry child, absolutely. Guys, give me one moment, please. You want to come out? Gotta love the shirt, right? I mean, come on, who doesn't love Gurr? Hi? Somebody wants to say hello. Hi. Give me hugs. Give me hugs. It's okay. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Yeah, give me hugs. Give me hugs. Squeezy hugs. Daddy loves his boy. Yes. Gotta love that pup, man. He literally is a puppy. 15 months. So, totally the mentality of a toddler. Me. Play. Eat. Poop. Alright, that was The Black Cat. Aaron Kenny. A little jazz and blues category. Here's Crazy Blues. Freedom Trail Studio. Oh yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely love bulldogs. I always have my entire life. Always wanted a bulldog. As everybody knows, we rescued Duke and then got him through one severe health issue. Got him fixed up. Unfortunately, because of all the years that his heart had been dealing with this health issue, it had adversely affected his heart, and the dog literally went into cardiac arrest right there inside the vets. I'll have another one. What's up, Scott? Why do you feel like a loser all of a sudden? I don't know. Why do you feel like a loser all of a sudden? Yeah. Well, the worst part was, none of us, you can never, make yourself ready for when an animal passes. But the dog was just at the vet's for a simple checkup. It's just, hey, let's make sure everything's going good. Let's see how he is. Yeah. Man. It's all good. I had a feeling that's what you were talking about. Again, I love the trash talk because it's always good, and it truly isn't. It's good, clean fun. Nobody is ever bad about it, and you guys go back and forth, and you guys make each other laugh. Travel pipes, man, little, like this are beautiful. It's nice. This thing works so well, that's why I like to use it a lot when I'm just sitting here. And absolutely, it's all in healthy fun. For sure. I do think it's funny how sometimes it'll go a couple of hours. Christy just put up a little crying face over there. Aw. Don't cry. YouTube won. I know you're crying for them. Alrighty. Hey, you enjoy yourself over there. Thank you very much for jumping in with us today. It's been great having you. Nice talking as always. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Be good and stay safe. That was Crazy Blues, by the way, Freedom Trail Studio. Here is Chris Hagen, Sunshine Samba. Nice. Nice. I like this one. Nice mellow groove to it. Alright, YouTube. My broadcaster is now telling me there's only 5% battery life. So, if the stream just drops out, you understand why. I certainly would never just shut it down abruptly like that. But 5%, we're not going to be on long. At least we got over 3 hours today for Compound Concentrates and Coffee. The April Fool's Easter edition of the Sundays version of Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Got all that out. And we just heard Sunshine Samba from Chris Hagen. Let's do Jazz and Blues Funky Avant-Garde. No, I don't want to do that one. I've done that one already. Here's Chasing It, Audionautics, in Jazz and Blues. That's cool. I've got them, and I actually just had a new set made, so I appreciate it. Awesome. Okay. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Speaking of, I'm going to do a dab with you guys because, again, I don't know how long this video is going to run for. It literally is just going to drop out at any time. And it's going to happen on both sides. That's the worst part. We just heard Chasing It from Audionautics. Let's see. Excuse me. Dig Ya, Kevin MacLeod. Well, it's certainly not Dad Stick. Dad Sticks. See? I had a feeling. I didn't want to just throw that out there. Nah, I'm just kidding. Cheers, all. Man, it's just so tasty. I hope you guys have had a good day, have enjoyed yourselves, continue to have a good day, and don't forget, if you like what you see, if you have not, of course, hit that little subscribe button. Hit the little bell right next to it there on YouTube. That way you keep up to date and get notified on all video uploads. Pass me around on Facebook. The more you pass me around to your friends, the more it tickles me in my happy place. Coming up towards the end of Dig Ya, Kevin MacLeod. And jazz and blues and funky. There we go. Let me grab something from another category. Oh, what the hell, let's go back into rock. Here's 1973 from Bruno E. It's always a good tune. Excuse me. Tomorrow, when I jump into the trivia challenge, we'll go back to the standard words that sound dirty but aren't starting. Today I figured I'd do something a little different throughout the cannabis fun. You guys had some of them, which was good. Now, unlike Words That Sound Dirty one, which I did 14, the first 14 questions, and nobody was able to give me a response. Apple cider's nice. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing here. Yeah, planting apple trees. Oh yeah. Just putting in a small grove, look at 12 of them. Unpasteurized, yeah. One of the ways I used to like milk was living on the farm. I used to have access to goat's milk. Man, that was actually really, really good. It was very tasty. Unpasteurized apple cider. Yeah. Yeah, I liked goat's milk though. Listening to my furry children play in the background. Wow. The battery, the little battery indicator for my iPad right now is this such a small little sliver of red. Yeah, see, I like like a nice apple cider, it doesn't stay around long enough to have any of that happen to it where it would sit there and ferment. No. No, usually when we get the bottles of it, it's gone pretty quickly. Like, all of us truly like drinking it. Very nice. Nice old 70s Corvette just went by here. Oh yeah, no, very nice. Had the side pipes. I mean, you heard it rumble as it just went by. Oh God, Scott. Oh man, I feel for you. I mean, you know, being a parent, I know what that's like. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, look at that. We broke 3 hours and 20 minutes today. Cool. Again, we're never going to make 420 today. I'm just going to let it run until it dies. Yeah, the explosion out of the back of the diaper. Ooh. That's nasty. We just wrapped up Bruno E. 1973. All right. Reckless Shred. Biz Bad Studios. This actually has the new label next to it, so we're catching a brand new tune here, people. Still, man, that's just so, I feel so bad for you, again, as a parent. That is not something you want to deal with. Like Drano. Well, it's also like, you know, it's like coffee. I mean, coffee's a natural laxative, and a lot of people don't realize that. They'll have a couple of cups, you know, 2 or 3 cups, and all of a sudden, they'll be like, wow, why am I going to the bathroom so much? Yeah. There we go. Reckless Shred. I like that tune. Biz Bad Studio. Controlled Distress. Biz Bad Studio. Oh, that's funny. Hey, what's going on there? That is so funny. If you just joined us over in Facebook land and you're not sure what we're talking about, YouTube has just mentioned the X-Lax scene from the movie Dumb and Dumber. Anybody who's seen that knows how funny that is. We were just discussing also how apple cider is indeed basically it's, one person called it Drano for humans. Another individual unfortunately says, yeah, I didn't know this was like this, and they let their child have glass after glass after glass. And well, I don't have to go any further than that. Wow. What's up, Jake? It was so bad, says Scott, you want to pick up your own child, throw them in the trash, and start over. Again, any person who has had a child unfortunately knows what happens when your child does that. It's a mess. Oh boy, is that a mess. Remember, guys, I want to keep warning you. My cameras are literally going to drop out at any time. Oh, sounds good, Dale. You have yourself a good one. Thank you for joining us over there. I do appreciate it. Dark Star says, that was ruined. Throw him out. Oh, man. Jessica, I'm so glad I wasn't drinking coffee when I read that one. I was controlled to stress, by the way. Biz Bad Studio. Oh, that's so funny. Alright. Josh Lippy and the Overtimers. This is Big Al's. Oh my goodness. Wow. I need a dab after that, man. Man, that was just... I need coffee so much, I left my coffee at home. You need coffee? I need a dab after that. That was good. So yeah, this has been a good laugh today. Especially after my last night and this morning. I do want to say thank you to everybody. Cheers. Ah, that was good. Great game of trivia. Facebook 4.5. YouTube 10.5. That's all good, Jessica. Trivia's every single day. So, you won't have to worry about that. Your new atomizer is already charted. Really? Wow. Scott says, I missed the whole first half. H7 was carrying my fucking water. But it's all good. Again, trivia is every single day. So that was Big House from Josh Lippy and the Overtimers. Here is Family Montage, Biz Bad Studio. One use out of it, man. That again is just. I'd be sending that thing back. Ah. 2000. 18 years, yeah. Well, my wife and I, we met each other. She was a sophomore in high school. Yeah. That was Biz Bass Studio, Family Montage. Let's see. Alright, why not? Here's some March On. Ethan Mixell. Oh, you'll know it when it happens. Absolutely. I mean, it's often funny, too, that I've talked about it, and, you know, her and I have both talked about it, because when we first met each other, we didn't like each other. It's not, you know, we were just, yeah, you know, casual, high, nice type of deal, but... Yes, gotta love the wah. Absolutely. You might go. It's good. I put it down before, but. Nice. Yeah, I like the Crybaby. I have one of those. Actually, I have that. I have Crybaby and a Weeping Demon is the other one that I have. Yep. Steve Vai has very nice stuff, for sure. All right, March On from Ethan McSell. Here is Jungles, Text Me Record, Bobby Renz. Nice, Jess. You have fun over there. Thanks for joining us today. As always, it's been nice chatting with you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Actually, no, you said you were going to be busy, so Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Again, all the Dimebag stuff is really nice. I have the Dimebag, the Dean guitars collection. They were asking about your lock. Why do I always drag you back in with the music, huh? We're just good like that. I do remember that. The Steve Vai one, what was it? Shy Boy, is another one that's like